Why do you need 640 horsepower in a Porsche Cayenne? Does the V8 really has to be that loud? And isn't the Cayenne more kind of a school bus for rich people from Munich? If these are your questions, you should rather skip this video. This is how it should be, guys. This is how it should be. And with that, welcome back to 911 Scales. After over a year, we are finally driving again a car from the Porsche Center Mannheim. A Cayenne Turbo GT. Finally. With 640 horsepower and 850 Newton meters of torque. This is now the most powerful all-internal combustion car I have ever driven. Only more powerful with 680 horsepower were the Taycan Turbo and the Panamera Turbo's e-hybrid. Not even the 911 Turbo Cabriolet with its 580 horsepower came close. But I already have to spoil it, and 911 is a lot faster than this one. Many of you probably guess why the 911 feels much faster, and we'll get to that later in the video. And you know, I don't really like SUVs, and especially not the Coupé versions. But this one, in moonlight blue metallic in combination with these extreme 22-inch GT designed wheels in neodyme, that pretty much hits my taste. In addition to the wheels, Porsche has also equipped the Turbo GT with carbon side plates on the spoiler and a huge diffuser on the titanium exhaust system. And the interior also differs drastically from any other Cayennes. Decorative stitching in neodyme and access in the seat pattern, a lot of Alcantara, and the GT Sport steering wheel complete in black with only one colorful accent, the red Sport Response button. And where hybrids display their remaining battery level, here there's a red turbo boost indicator, and filling this one up is slightly addictive. When 2 years ago the Turbo GT was presented, I thought, do you really need something like this? What is the real purpose of it? Because the Cayenne GTS was really perfect. Amazing sound, amazing comfort, and still very sporty. But as a more reasonable package, the Turbo GT is now the unreasonable package. 285 section tires in the front, 315 in the rear. So it really makes no sense, this car, until you get in and drive it. Because this sound and this going and this power, this is just pure fun. And you always have this nice V8 sound in the interior. It's one of the most emotional Porsches I have ever driven in a Cayenne. As you know, I don't really like SUVs, but this one is just funny. Makes no sense, it's just funny. However, what needs to be discussed with this vehicle is performance versus vehicle weight. The 911 Turbo S only has 10 horsepower more, but weighs only 1640 kilograms, though that is quite respectable for a sports car. A Cayman GTS 4-liter with 400 horsepower on the other hand is a featherweight at just 1435 kilograms. And even my old Panamera as a larger car than the Cayenne only weighs 1830 kilograms. And so the high power figures of current vehicles fall flat. The best example in my opinion is the successor of the Turbo GT, the current Cayenne Turbo E Hybrid Coupé with GT package. A long name, but still 739 horsepower together with 950 Newton meters meet 2.5 tons. Apart from the 70,000 euro price difference, this is a reason for me to choose the GTS in the current Cayenne lineup if I want an 8-cylinder sound. And this one is also not that light, and this is also a reason it doesn't feel that brutally fast. 2.2 tons. Yeah, you really have to get it in motion, and for that you need 640 horsepower and 850 Newton meters. And have you noticed it span all 4 wheels? The tarmac is cold and a bit damp, and the Pirelli P0s are really out of their comfort zone. The only thing which is really not that sporty is the transmission. The 8-speed torque converter automatic is not that sporty, a PDK is much better. A manual transmission would have been ultra funny, like back in the day in the Cayenne GTS, which was available with the V8 naturally aspirated engine and manual transmission, so the true predecessor of this one. Dynamically, they included everything, not only the huge tires, which are available as semi-slicks. We have PDCC, which means the active roll compensation. The air suspension is a bit lowered, and also an electronically limited slip diff at the rear. What surprises me the most is the air suspension, because it is so hard. Of course, it's not a GT3. It's not that extremely hard. But still, it's a lot harder than many sport suspensions in 911s. What surprises me really a lot, and what makes this one also extremely uncomfortable in the Sport Plus setting when it's lowered all the way. It is really not normal. Wow, there you really felt it. You really felt like a hit in the vehicle. But yeah, because of that it sits great on the road. You really don't feel any body roll whatsoever, it just takes it, even though it weighs 2.2 tons. And it does it a lot better, what is normally possible. It really is just a crazy vehicle. And as crazy as it is to drive the Cayenne Turbo GT through the Odenwald, it must feel as crazy in everyday life. The air suspension in normal mode is still firm, but it suits the vehicle very well. The V8 hums when you're not listening to the Burmester sound system, even with an entertainment package in the back. And if you don't feel like driving yourself, you still have all the assistance system of the Cayenne E3 at your disposal. Simply switch on InnoDrive, set the following distance and let the car steer itself. This turns a super sports SUV into a very tame long-distance luxury cruiser. And only few Porsches can cover this kind of spectrum, and only this one can do it so extremely. Yeah guys, and with that we reached the end of our video review here of the Cayenne GT, the top model of the Cayenne E3. Yeah, I hope you liked it as always, especially the V8 connoisseurs among us. I just love a V8, it's just awesome how much fun they do. Yeah, if that was the case, make sure to drop a like, subscribe, and then we'll see each other on the next one. Allah, ciao!